Senate to confirm Bernard Doro as minister. INEC records over 8 million online voter registration. Kwara State government highlights major education reforms, infrastructure boost at interministerial briefing. On the foreign scene, United States pushes plan to disarm Hamas and rebuild Gaza. In business news, stock market nears 100 trillion naira as index crosses 153,000 points. In tech news, Meta cut about 600 roles in AI unit. In entertainment news, actress Tonto Dike reflects on spiritual healing. And in sports, John Terry reviews dream to manage Chelsea. You're listening to Royal FM 95.1 Ilorin. Enjoy good radio, Royal FM 95.1, wherever you are by downloading the Royal FM app on Google Play Store. You can also listen to us by visiting the Royal FM website, www.royalfm951.net.ng, or you can watch us live on our social media pages. Join us for the details of these stories after the break.
I'm tired of this country.
This country will never change.
I'm not in Nigeria.
Stop shooting Nigeria down. Ask yourself, what have I done for Nigeria? And how can I be an agent of change? Talk positive about Nigeria and be a part of the change process. Dare to believe. Spread the word.
Nigeria will survive. Africa will survive. My people will survive. Oh, Nigeria will survive.
This message is reaching you from Royal FM 95.1 Ilorin.
Welcome back. Now the news in detail. On the national scene, President Bola Tinubu today wrote to the Senate seeking the screening and confirmation of Dr. Bernard Mohammed Doro from Plateau State as a Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. President Tinubu's letter was read at the Red Chamber of the National Assembly today by the President of the Senate, Senator Godswill Akpabio, who referred the nomination to the Committee of the Whole to report back as soon as practicable. According to reports, Doro's nomination follows Professor Nentawe Uwatada's emergence as the All Progressives Congress APC national chairman in July. It will be recalled that Uwatada's previously served as Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction. Meanwhile, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, said more than 8 million voters have completed online registration in the ongoing nationwide continuous voter registration CVR exercise. According to the data, women slightly outnumbered men in the registration process, with 4,190,890 female registrants, making up 52.37% compared to 3,812,306 males, making up 47.63%. Notably, young Nigerians aged 18 to 34 made up the bulk of registrants, accounting for 69.14%, while middle-aged citizens between 35 to 49 years followed with 20.97%, and those aged 50 to 69 contributed 8.81%. INEC, however, emphasized that the final figures are subject to data validation through the Automated Biometric Identification System, ABIS, which will detect and eliminate multiple or invalid registrations. Moving on to the state of harmony, the Kwara State government has revealed that it has made significant progress in strengthening education and human capital development across the state. Speaking at Tuesday's third quarter interministerial press briefing organized by the Ministry of Communications in Ilorin, the Honorable Commissioner for Education and Human Capital Development, Dr. Lawal Olalekan, said the ministry conducted an extensive needs assessment of 235 schools, including the state's 4 major technical colleges. According to the commissioner, several schools have benefited from new boreholes, toilets, classrooms, laboratories, and halls, adding that new initiatives are underway, including the introduction of online registration for placement examinations, ICT collaboration for digital training, and the training of 350 teachers on the use of artificial intelligence in teaching. Notably, the ministry has also begun mapping Arabic schools across the state, registering over 13,000 so far, and introduced a uniform pep talk across schools to promote shared values. And finally, in the state of Harmony, the Kwara State government has pledged its committed to advancing food security and promoting sustainable agricultural practices across the state. The Honorable Commissioner for Agriculture and Rural Development, Dr. Hafiz Abolore Alabi, announced that for the first time in 30 years, Kwara State has secured the revitalization and approval of the National Program for Food Security, a legacy initiative aimed at strengthening agricultural productivity and sustainability. Speaking further, the Commissioner explained that the ministry is reviewing and expanding its farmers register to include more beneficiaries and ensure that interventions reach genuine farmers, referring the government's resolve to build a verified and sustainable database ahead of the next rainy season. Hence, 100 farmers have been trained for large-scale maize production in collaboration with the International Institute of Tropical Agriculture, IITA, in Ibadan, with a target of training 10,000 in total. The news is reaching you from Royal FM 95.1 Ilorin. We'll take a break now. When we return, it will be foreign news. Please stay with us.
Your family needs you. Nigeria needs you. Drive safe and carefully. Your life is precious.
This message is reaching you from Royal FM 95.1 Ilorin.
Welcome back. This is the news around the globe on Royal FM 95.1 Ilorin. On the foreign scene, the United States Vice President J.D. Vance today warned of the tough task ahead in disarming Hamas and building a peaceful future for Gaza, as Washington sought to reassure its ally Israel over the next steps in its ambitious ceasefire deal. According to reports, Vance had kicked off the 3-day visit yesterday by opening the Civil Military Coordination Center in southwest Israel, where the United States and associated troops will work with Israeli forces to monitor the ceasefire and to oversee aid to Gaza. Although several United States allies are considering joining the force, but no American troops would be on the ground inside Gaza. In business news, Nigeria's reform momentum gains traction as market values approaches 100 trillion naira market, while Nigerian Exchange Group (NGX) all-share index crosses 153,000 points. Notably, the NGX all-share index (ASI) advanced 1.50% today to close at 153,736.25 basis points, pushing market capitalization to 97.58 trillion naira. Hence, the index has now gained 49.37% year to date, underscoring the strength of demand in blue chip stocks across key sectors. In tech news, Meta today is reportedly cutting roughly 600 positions out of the several thousand roles within its super intelligence labs at Artificial Intelligence Unit. According to an internal memo, the cut will affect the company's Facebook Artificial Intelligence Research Unit, product-related AI and AI infrastructure unit, while sparing the newly formed TBD lab. Meanwhile, the company's chief AI officer, Alexandra Wang, stated that fewer fewer team members would streamline decision-making and increase the responsibility, scope, and impact of each role, while the company encouraged affected employees to apply for other jobs within Meta and expect most will find a position internally. In entertainment news, Nollywood actress Tonto DK has shared a heartfelt story about her spiritual rebirth, revealing several personal battles that cost her relationships and opportunities, stating that the Holy Spirit helped her overcome. In an emotional post on her online forum, the mother of one opened up about her journey from emotional turmoil to inner peace, describing it as a divine process that reshaped her heart and habits. Notably, she added that her healing has taught her to approach others with empathy rather than judgment. And finally, from the world of sports, Chelsea legend John Terry has revealed his dream of becoming his former club's head coach, but fears it may never happen. Speaking in a video on his social media platform, the 44-year-old said becoming Chelsea's head coach is his last dream, though he doubts he'd get the chance, even though he believes he has what it takes to lead the club. Remarkably, he made 717 appearances for Chelsea and won 15 major trophies during his time at the Blues from 1995 to 2017, as he became an assistant head coach of Aston Villa from 2018 to 2021 after his retirement as a professional footballer. Before we end today's news around the globe, here again are the highlights of the news as brought to you. President Bola Tinubu tells Senate to confirm Bernard Doro as minister. INEC records over 8 million online voter registration. Kwara government highlights major education reforms, infrastructure boost at interministerial briefing. On the foreign scene, United States pushes plan to disarm Hamas and rebuild Gaza. In business news, stock market nears 100 trillion naira as index crosses 153,000 points. In tech news, Meta cut about 600 roles in AI units. In entertainment news, actress Tonto DK reflects on spiritual healing. And finally in sports, John Terry reviews dream to manage Chelsea. With that, we've come to the end of today's news around the globe. It was compiled by God's Desire Gume and edited by Akmida Oladimeji Kolawole. You can visit www.royaltimes.net.ng for updates on the news. For happenings around you, you can call the Royal FM News Hotline on 0901 877 7409. 0901-877-7409. Kindly stick around for the news in Yoruba language. I am Edwina Aseneme. Do have a lovely evening.